and son Eric were found in their home, police are clueless of who could have done such a thing.
Mahari is no longer the peaceful town it once was. 2 murderers, 1 family, and police have 0 information. What deviant person could have done such a thing?
Mary Jenkins and son Eric Jenkins were found dead with multiple stab wounds. Mary leaves behind daughter Samantha and husband and father Jonathan. Eric was a star football player at NIU.
Sergeant Coxley heads up the investigation. Our records indicate that the last murders in Mahari were in 1959. Parents of Mary Jenkins, Thomas, and Louise Corson.
Samantha and Father Jonathan Jenkins spent the day mourning over the deaths of their loved ones. Police have no suspects, leaving the whole town of Mahari mystified. Today also marks the 1-week anniversary of the Jenkins murder.
The murders of Mary and son Eric Jenkins, father and daughter say they'd rather put it behind them.
Thanks for showing up. I've been anxious to speak to you and to ask you some questions about your life and your feelings, what's been going on lately with you. Out of all of your close friends, who do you think that who you could trust the most?
Definitely Kelly.
Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
What qualities, or could you describe her personality maybe?
She's very sweet. She's very funny. She can make anybody laugh. Whenever I'm down, I know that I can call her and she'll cheer me up. Or whenever I'm really frustrated with things, I know I can call her and just vent, just yell and scream, and she'll just let me. And then she'll end up making me laugh again to cheer me up, and I always feel better afterwards. So she's great.
I had heard that you guys met at a very early age. Would you like to elaborate on that?
We met in 2nd grade. She had just moved to our area, and she came to our school, and I can remember the first day. I just went up to her and said hi and just started talking and playing, and then I've known her till now.
Do you have any stories of things that have happened between you two, or?
Well, we've had so many funny stories and happenings, it's hard to find the one, but oh, I know. There's one that just makes me laugh. We were in about 7th grade, and we went to the mall, and they had just opened up a karaoke place. And we were all curious and thought we'd be cool and go in there. So we went and checked out the prices and what you had to do and so on. And we found out it wasn't that expensive, so we decided to do it. Well, then you're given a list of about 1,000 songs and said, okay, choose one. We were in our Madonna stage, so we decided to do a Madonna song. And we went in our little booth and put our headphones on, and you get the instrumental music. So we started singing, and little did we know that what we were singing, people on the outside were hearing. So when we got outside, we got the tape, and we got to hear it. And we just sounded like the biggest dorks. I mean, you could just tell we didn't know how to sing. But that was just funny, and we listened to it, and we had our moms listen to it, and they just laughed at us and just said that we will never become singers. And to this day, we're not.
Okay.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? You scared the crap out of me.
Sorry, God, what's wrong with you?
I just haven't slept lately.
You haven't done much of anything else either. You know, Sam, you gotta get out more. Everyone says you haven't been the same since...
It's not that. That has nothing to do with it. I just need to... I need...
To get out?
Kelly.
Yallow's having a party at his place tonight, and I think it'd do you some good if you went. Besides, Andy's gonna be there, and he's been asking about you. You two haven't seen each other in a while. Plus, he has given you your space, and I think you kind of owe him. He's always been there for you. You guys were like...
Kelly, I can't. I wouldn't even know what to say to him.
Well, I'd think that one over if I were you, because here he comes now. Jason!
Hey, woman. Hey, Sam.
Hi.
How have you been?
All right.
I was wondering if you weren't doing anything, if you'd like to go to Yallow's party with us tonight. All of us.
Of course she would.
Great.
10 o'clock.
Sounds good, Sam. Sam!
What?
I guess I'll see y'all tonight, right?
All right.
You got it.
See you later.
Bye. Sam, what are you looking at?
Nothing, I guess. He's been watching over me like a hawk.
There's gonna be a lot of people there. Serial killers don't like witnesses, silly. Look, I know that losing your mother and brother is tough, but you don't want to end up being a poster child for Prozac, do you? Besides, laughter is always the best medicine, and Yellow is always good for some of that. I hate it when you're down. I love you, you know? I have to go now. I'll call you later, okay?
Okay, now we're gonna pick up where we left off before. When did you first meet Andy?
We met about a year and a half ago at a football game. Some friends and I were tailgating, and there was a band there, and people were dancing, so my friends and I went over and started dancing too. And they decided that they wanted to leave, but I didn't want to, so I just stayed. And I bumped into somebody, and I turned around, and it turned out to be Andy. And our eyes just met, and we smiled and just said hi, and then we kept dancing and talking, and that's where it all started.
So did you meet him before that incident, or did you meet him there?
Before.
Before? So you knew him...
Oh, before the football game?
Right.
No, I never knew him before that. I knew of him, but never one-on-one.
Okay. So after you started dating, do you feel that your relationship with him was fulfilling?
Very fulfilling. Andy is a very considerate and very sincere guy. He cares about me like no one else ever has. He puts me first for everything. He's very kind, and he'll do little things that you may not think about every day, but when you have time to sit and think, you're like, wow, he does that for me. he'll pick me up from school, he'll take me places, he'll buy me flowers or cards for no reason. And he's just, he's very sweet, and that's why I fell in love with him.
The dream guy?
Yeah, I could say he's the man of my dreams.
This question, it pertains to the funeral of your mother and brother that passed on. So you can take as much time as you need to answer. After the funeral, did your relationship with Andy falter? How did it change, if at all?
When I first found out about their deaths, I didn't know what to do. My world had come to an end. Two of the people that I loved probably more than anybody in the world were gone, and I didn't know what to do. And although I have my father, he just lost a wife and a son, and I lost a mother and a brother. And we try to be there for each other as much as possible, but there's just a part that neither one of us could fulfill for the other. And usually when my dad was upset, he would turn to my mom. Well, he didn't have her to turn to, so he tried to turn to me, but they've had this relationship for how many years, and I wanted to go to Andy. I wanted to just run to him and cry to him, but as much as I wanted to do that, I wanted to just be alone and be by myself. And he tried to be there for me. He called me. He came over, but I didn't want to. It's not that I didn't want to see him, but I felt uncomfortable for some reason. I felt like I should just crawl into this hole and not come out. And he tried to do anything for me, and as much as he helped me, I pushed him away. And I think that hurt us. And I never meant to, but I didn't know what else to do.
How did he react to that?
I think even though he understood. He just wanted to do what was best for me, and he thought giving me my space was the best thing for me. And it probably was, but I don't know. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, what are you doing here?
Well, I was in the neighborhood, and I used to remember how I came over to your place after work.
I remember.
And after the funeral, you never returned my calls. And I was wondering where we stand. I thought you forgot about me.
I didn't forget. I just needed to spend some time with my father. It's not easy. People are always staring and gossiping, and it's all over the TV and the papers, and it's not easy to find privacy in a small town like Mahari.
Well, I haven't changed. I'm still your boyfriend, right?
Well, yeah. I can't. Not yet.
Well, I'll see you at the party tonight, right?
Sure. Bye. (1959) Thomas Mahari accused of murdering young girl's parents? Mom? feel like I'm in some weird horror movie.
Now I understand that problems have developed between you and Sam. What was your relationship like when you were first dating her?
Exciting. Every time you were with her, every time you were without her, it was always exciting. I remember the first time we met, it was at one of her brother's football games, and I knew her. Well, I didn't really know her. I knew who she was. I don't know, I wanted to get to know her, and that feeling was exciting. Every time you wake up, it was always, you were excited to call her. When you go to work, I remember the payphone across the street and calling her from work. Every day, the feeling was just exciting. When you get home from work, it's, again, you call her, then you're over at her house 10 minutes later. You just want to spend so much time with one person. It was always exciting.
How has that all changed since the funeral?
She changed. I gave her her room. I gave her all the rooms she needed, and I was always trying to be there for her. I just didn't know how. I didn't know how to be there for her. I tried to understand what she was going through, but I just couldn't. I tried calling, I tried leaving messages. I left messages. I've left messages with friends. It was always hard to talk to her during that time, and I didn't understand that. I didn't understand. I didn't know what to do.
Was there a lack of communication then between the two of you?
I tried to talk to her. I always tried. I wasn't sure if she forgot about me. I wasn't sure. I never understood why. I never understood why she didn't want to speak with me, or if she did want to speak with me. I didn't understand.
And how did that make you feel?
Confused. Sometimes alone. I was always confused. I couldn't understand what she went through. I didn't understand.
What would you have done differently?
Nothing. I did all I could. Tried and tried. Just drove me crazy. I didn't know what to do. I tried everything. I tried calling her. I tried even talking to her. The few times I did talk to her, you just didn't know what to talk about. You'd try to get away from the subject. You didn't want to talk about that. You didn't want to mess it up.
Are you still going to try to keep things going?
I'd like to, but I don't know if she'd like to. I don't know.
you want to take a break?
So, how's your dad been?
All right. He gets a bit edgy sometimes, but I think he's handling things okay. And I know he thinks about him a lot. I'll catch up in Eric's room looking at his trophies.
Do you think about them?
Sometimes.
It must be pretty hard. They keep talking about it on the news all the time. You know, the first murder since 1959.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, handsome.
Night is young and we must be going.
What's the rush?
Well, I want to enjoy what other life I have left. People are dropping like flies in this town.
What's that supposed to mean?
Kara Summers was murdered today after school. Her body was found in Mahari Park. Come on, let's go.
Now, tell me about this party.
Yallows? That was supposed to be the party. That was supposed to be my chance to get to know Sam again. That was getting the exciting feeling back, but you still felt unsure what was to happen. And when it did happen, you did not know what was going on. It wasn't the biggest bash, and the tone wasn't set right for the night. You know, after all that happened that night, there was nothing to celebrate, there was nothing to party about. Again, you just felt confused. I don't know if it would be a mistake after what happened, but we didn't know that was going to happen. No one knew what was going to happen. Nobody could have said that that party was a mistake. Those kids should not have been there. We weren't.
Oh, yo! What's up?
Not much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Satan's Love Pit.
I like.
What's wrong with them?
Don't worry about it. You got something to drink or what?
But of course, it is in the car hole.
Damn.
All right.
Sam? Are you all right?
Yeah, I just need a few minutes.
All right, I'll be here, waiting.
Here it is. The Corsac murder case from 1959. Jonathan and Louise Corsac found murdered in their home. Bodies found with multiple slash marks and stab wounds, indicating a knife. No weapon was ever found, and the case was closed.
No weapon, no murderer, no case.
Well, it says here the case was closed because of the daughter of the victims, Mary Corsack.
Mary Jenkins?
Right, yeah. She found the bodies and claimed she saw a man leaving the scene in a green mechanical jumpsuit. She accuses Ronald Mahari, the great-grandson of Lawrence Mahari, founder of Mahari, constructed the first home here. She accuses him of killing her parents.
And?
Well, Ronald was found not guilty because of lack of evidence. Case closed.
Okay, so Mahari's lived in shame ever since. Harold Mahari disappeared a few years ago, we know. And I believe his sister Susan still takes care of old man Mahari.
Maybe we should bring her in.
That's a good idea, Mallory. Also, there's something that strikes me odd, that Mary Corsack would accuse the Maharis. I mean, was there any animosity between
I don't know,
them?
maybe we should ask. There's, old family feud going on.
Well, I know Sam Jenkins, there's a big party going on. I know that all the kids are going to be over at Yallow's place. So maybe I could go over there and ask them a few questions. But with the way bodies are turning up lately...
Well, yeah, because this file's not, this isn't going to tell us a lot.
There's another thing I want you to check on. On the murder victims now, I want you to check on the type of knife that was used to stab them and compare it to the ones in the Mahari. There may be a connection.
Sure.
Yeah, this is Coxley. No, I'll go myself. All right, why don't you go ahead and check up on those leads. I want you to find out if Harold Mahari ever turned up. I have to go break up a little party over at Yallow's house. I guess they're making a little too much noise over there.
Sure. All right, I'll get right on it right now.
All right.
Tuesday, I think we should, but that's pretty much it.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Will you do me a favor and get me something to drink?
Where?
Yellow says there's beer in the garage.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting, hon.
There's no lights in here, Yellow. Who's there? Drinks. Who's there?
Where's Andy and Sam?
They're upstairs. She's upset about Kara Summers' death. I think they were best friends once.
Where's your baby Kelly at?
Good question. I'm gonna be right back.
All right.
Later,
Peace out,
y'all.
brother. Where's that pool cue? So, tell me a little bit about Jason.
Jason. What a guy. What a character. Jason was a lot different than me. He'd never take anything seriously. He couldn't commit to anything or anybody. He couldn't even take school seriously. Everything to him was a joke or just didn't bother him. He had no feelings, so I thought. For instance, girls. I like to take girls seriously. I like to be committed and sharing and loving, and not Jason. Jason, he would have met this girl, and the next day he'd be with another girl. And then that girl would call him, and he would go back to that girl, or he never could commit to one thing. And I mean, sort of how Kelly was to him too. Kelly was pretty much like Jason. They would have been perfect for each other. I remember when Jason had this girl on the line, and man, she was something. What happened was, Jason would go over to her house every day, and she got used to liking him, and she got, and for a second there I was fooled. I thought maybe, hey, he likes this girl, I was thinking, wow, Jason might actually like someone for once, but and one day, just bam, out of the blue, he tells me he met somebody else, just like that. There was always more to Jason, though. I mean, he was a friend. If you needed any cheering up, he was a guy to go to, of course. Aside from Yalo, but Jason was there for me when I couldn't talk to Sam, or he wouldn't ever turn his back on me, ever. He was a friend.
So what's it like now?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I just needed a few minutes. It seems like everyone around me is dying.
Well, it's been fun just knowing you. Good to see you smile again.
You've always been good at making me smile.
I remember when we used to go hang out at Mahari Park and till old man Mahari called the cops on us for being at the park after dark. We had a lot of laughs there.
I used to go ice skating there during the winter with Kara until my mom wouldn't let me go near the Maharis. She never told me why.
We used to make fun of Harold Mahari and throw snowballs at him because he wouldn't leave you alone.
Harold disappeared a few years ago. People were always afraid of that family. I see his sister around, and it seems like she's always staring at me.
That family made the Adams family seem normal. I'll go see what's going on downstairs.
Hey, Sergeant Coxley, would you be interested in any cocktail? The neighbors are complaining. It's time to wrap the party up. Perhaps a donut. The streets aren't safe tonight. You're gonna have to tell everyone to go home. Of course, nobody in their right mind is safe around you anyway.
That hurts my feelings, Sergeant Coxley.
Kelly! Oh, Kelly!
See ya. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Make sure to drink Sprite. Thanks for showing up. Bye. Have a good time.
Thanks.
Is that everyone, Yellow?
What's going on, y'all?
Sergeant Coxley's here breaking up my little soiree. Where's Sam?
Upstairs.
Sam Jenkins?
That's right.
All right, you make sure she gets home all right, okay, kid? And you make sure everyone else gets home all right. Or I'll be in touch with your parents. Hey, Coxley! Want to see my big peewee?
Where's Jay and Kelly?
I think they're out back violating each other's bodies.
All right, go check on them. I'm getting Sam and we're getting out of here.
Dude, bum party.
This is Headline News Channel 10. I'm Jeff Warren. Thanks for joining us. Kara Summers' body was found in Mahari Park. Police say Summers was stabbed multiple times. Police don't deny that Summers' murder is connected to the murders of Eric Jenkins and mother Mary Jenkins. These are the first murders in Mahari in 45 years. And in other news tonight, high winds, cold temperatures, and...
Come on, let's get out of here.
What's going on, Andy?
Upstairs. Damn it!
Look out!
Are you all right?
What's going on, Andy?
He's getting his revenge.
Who?
My brother never wanted to harm anybody. He couldn't take it anymore. You all drove him to this. You drove him away, and now he's come back.
What the hell are you talking about?
You and your friends. You all made fun of him. You called him names. You even hit him.
Who?
He liked you best of all. He wanted to be just like you. Popular, liked, happy.
Harold?
That's crazy. Harold's dead.
Gone, not dead, stupid. It's your fault. He wanted to be just like you, but you treated him like a freak. Sideshow.
Harold? Harold killed him? But why?
Don't you remember? Your mother accused my father of killing her parents. My father never killed Mary Jenkins' parents. Police never proved it. Your mother never proved it. My father was not a killer. You ruined our lives, and now Harold's come back to ruin yours.
You're telling me that your jealous brother is killing people in revenge of your parents?
What are you gonna do? Now he's after you.
He's gone!
Look out! Why, Harold? Do you think this is your way of getting revenge? By killing people for something that happened years ago? Are you happy that they're dead? The only thing people are going to think of the Maharis is that they're psychotic.
Come on, let's get out of here. There! Upstairs. Oh, now what?
I don't think that's Harold Mahari.
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Andy!
So how do you feel now after everything that's happened to you?
It's still all crazy. I'm confused about a lot of things. I'm still frightened, but I know that my dad and Andy will be there for me to help me and support me and do anything they can for me. And I think within time, once things settle down, things will be better.
Do you think that you'll be able to move on?
Once things settle down, I will be. I'll never ever be able to forget what happened. I can't. It's impossible. But with the help and the love and support from my family and other friends, I know I will. I just can't help sometimes lay awake at night and think that I hear footsteps, think that I hear scratching at my window, and I just get all nervous and scared thinking that something is out there coming to get me. And one thing that I just can't get out of my head is something that Susan said. Now that, God, it scares me. Now that he's gone, what am I going to do now that he's coming for you? I just think, is he?
That be all?
Yeah. Yeah, it's over. Let's go.
Throughout the night on his next assassination, plans by candlelight. He's a killer like his father, is what he does the best. With blade and gun and poison, he's gonna lay you down to rest. His ways are swift and silent. If you're mocked, you won't survive. He always gets his victim for kings and jealous wives. Don't matter who you are, The sinner all the blessed, 'cause he's sly and cunning like a snake, and he'll lay you down to rest. Looking at yourself in the dirty black water, praying to a God who no longer cares. Trying anyway, but you can't find forgiveness. Chickens let you live, never been so scared. What you gonna do now? He's after you. What you gonna do now? He's after you. He's lean and mean and handsome. His touch is soft and sure. He's the killer Mahari, standing by your door. In the dirty streets of Beirut, French town, New Orleans, his door is always open. Come in and take a seat.